anything. They haven't even asked what I want, okay? This office was open. How do you think I got in? Better rewind the cameras and see that I walked in. No, I don't need to get out. These are my taxpayer dollars. Kevin McCarthy votes against immigrants. We have issues in our community, and he doesn't represent me. He doesn't represent my community. We had an insurrection in our capital. They say Blue Lives Matter, but then they beat the crap out of police officers, Capitol police officer. They killed him. And Kevin McCarthy, no, don't stay away from me. You are a mask denier. You don't even have one. Don't touch me. Stay away from me. Look at when I reach out how close he is to me. You need to back away. You don't even have your mask on. I need some 6 feet. You barely put your mask on. Walk around without it. You probably have COVID. Stay away from me, please, officer. Can you go stand by him? Because you're close to me. And I don't think we're supposed to be 6 feet. I'm going to move in this chair so that I'm further away from this COVID carrier denier cop. Blue Lives Matter. Yeah, right. They matter whenever you want them to matter. You don't even follow the rules. I'm here today because Kevin McCarthy needs to resign. I'm here today because Kevin McCarthy doesn't represent me. He doesn't represent my community. He doesn't represent immigrants. Kevin McCarthy is a danger to society. We had an uprising at the Capitol, and Kevin McCarthy did nothing about it. We had an uprising at the Capitol, and Kevin McCarthy did nothing about it. He continues to side with Trump and the other racists. I'm not going to just sit here and allow that to happen. Kevin McCarthy does not represent me. Kevin McCarthy does not represent my family. He doesn't care that we're sick. He doesn't care that we're dying. He doesn't care about our air. He doesn't care about homeless. He doesn't care about our elderly people. He doesn't care about the people stuck with thousands of dollars in COVID costs. Kevin McCarthy doesn't care about anything except his bottom line and what his figures are going to be on the stock market. That's all Kevin McCarthy cares about. The door was open when I came in here, and they didn't ask me, can I help you? They didn't say sign in. They didn't say, do you need an appointment? They said nothing other than push the button to call the police. That's the kind of service that Kevin McCarthy gives to his constituents. They come in here with concerns, and nobody asked me anything. You guys were all live. They just called the police on me. They didn't even ask how they can help me. How do they know that we're not having issues with our medical, with our Social Security, with some issue that we come down here? They never help us when we do. I came and the door was open and I came in, and I'm going to stay here until I talk to Kevin McCarthy or until these people do their job and take a damn message. And these cops can be out here all they want, especially that first cop wanted me to follow rules, but he came in here with no mask. Y'all seen that? You guys seen that? BPD cop killers up in here. Want to be talking about the community. I'll tell you who the real cop killer is. That's the cop killer right there. Kevin McCarthy, he's a cop killer. Kevin McCarthy's a cop killer. He sat there quietly as an insurrection was happening at the state capitol. They let them white boys climb all over our property. Turning it over. Glad you're wearing a mask. Thank you for wearing a mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I came in here, officers, just for you all to know. Garcia, Moe, Hackelman, Peck, and Ashby. I just want you all to know the door was open. When I came in here, I've been live on Facebook. When I came in here, not one of these gentlemen asked me to sign in. They didn't ask me, how can I help you? They didn't ask me to take a message. They said nothing other than to push the button to call the police. Their job is to serve me and my needs. And they did not even do that. And I'm not leaving until I've signed in. I'm not leaving until I've been able to put my concern on paper. And now they're not even doing that. So I'm going to stay here until I'm able to sign in. I'm going to stay here until I'm able to be heard and put my issues in writing for Kevin McCarthy, because he's nowhere to be found. So there's real crimes and real issues out in the community. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BPD officers in here. 5 officers. 5 officers, because I want to talk to Kevin McCarthy. They send in 5 officers. I'm just sitting here. They, like I said, they ain't offered to serve me. I haven't even got to sign in yet. And that guy keeps, the goon back there, McCarthy's little goon, keeps taking my picture. See back there? I didn't even get to sign in. The door was open. What is your protocol when people come? Yeah, go back there and talk to them. Because they haven't even done what is the protocol here. Aren't they supposed to greet me and say, hey, thank your tax dollars for doing this? Sign in, put your concern. Here's a comment card. Got nothing. Said nothing. Said nothing. So like I said, I'm going to go back on it. Kevin McCarthy is a cop killer who supported the uprising. Hold on. I have others coming. Kevin McCarthy did nothing about the uprising that we have. We have people literally living in the streets in Kern County. Kevin McCarthy, his policies do not support our community and our community needs. His Valley Fever legislation is a crock of crap. Kevin McCarthy doesn't care. And they could be out there plotting and planning. See the cops out there plotting? How many cops are they going to have out there? What a waste of our services. I mean, I could see if I was a big old person, I had all kinds of people with me. It's me. I'm here by myself. This is how we waste services on these cop killers. Can I help you, Garcia?
Can I help you?
Well, I don't know, because you keep on looking at me when I'm talking, Garcia.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
If looks could kill, Garcia's what? I got. David, you know how you're investigating, you're going through all those files of cop killers? This one, please look him up. A. Garcia. A. Garcia.
Cop killers, that makes sense.
Okay? The cop killer up here in here is Kevin McCarthy. He don't care. He don't care. Kevin McCarthy doesn't care. I'm going to stay live. I'm not getting off. My phone's at 100%. My car's full of stuff. If you guys are getting here, so I'll tell you guys how we ended up here. So ever since the Capitol insurrection, people have been contacting me. Every time Kevin McCarthy's on TV, people are like, Julie, what are we doing? What's going on? There's a national movement building to get McCarthy out. So yesterday, I contacted about a dozen people, and we said that we were going to come out here today and see what's going on, come talk to our congressman, and post up out here. So I got here this morning, and as I was approaching, the door was open. As a matter of fact, the guy that was leaving, kept the door open for me. You can rewind the videos from the office. You could see he opened the door for me, and I came in. And instead of them saying, how can I help you, sign in, or, acting like they had, they were servicing one of their tax-paying constituents, they just started pushing the button to call for the police. I never said anything. I've been live on Facebook since I got here. I don't know what the issue is. Their job is to say, sign in and give me a comment card. They didn't even do that. I want to sign in and I want to do my comment card. And I ain't leaving till I do so. So I don't know what these cops are planning, wasting our resources. There's real crimes out in the community. And they're all up on me. Yeah, no, I ain't going. I ain't going till they do their job. This is my First Amendment right to be here and have my speech heard. They even have me sign in. Get Kevin McCarthy, a cop killer, right there. He gonna blindly follow Trump wherever that ugly tunnel leads. And that tunnel on Wednesday, that led to all these crazy white boys thinking they got all this power up in the Capitol. Well, guess what? We in California. We in Kern County. We ain't just gonna sit here and let Kevin McCarthy do this. Think Kevin McCarthy gonna protect you? Kevin McCarthy don't do nothing. He's a cop killer. He don't care. What's our asthma rate? You know, Kern County, we're number one killing people. Number one, cops killing people. Y'all seen that poster I have in my office of the whole list of all the people that the cops have killed. Cop killing Kern County. What does Kevin McCarthy do about it? Nothing. Asthma. When my son was 10 months old, we called the ambulance because he was coughing so bad he couldn't even breathe. Turned out he was asthmatic. My son's been on asthma medicine since he was 10 months old. He's 22 now. Kevin McCarthy don't care about our air. He don't care about our medical, how much those bills cost. My husband's chemo treatment for the valley fever in his brain. I ain't leaving this place. I ain't leaving this place. Kevin McCarthy thinks we playing. We ain't playing, Kevin McCarthy. We are not playing. Did this valley fever legislation, which all the valley fever legislation is just a handout to Valley Fever Solutions to help their stock market go up on that double dipping research. Don't think I don't know. I just hold a lot in. Kevin McCarthy. Yeah, killer Kern cops. The governor last year, Governor Newsom offered millions of dollars to Kern to invest to help us wean us off oil. And punks like McCarthy and the rest of his Republicans continue to deny. They didn't even want the help. They didn't want the money. They didn't want the services. Oil's ending. That's a dead, dying dinosaur. We can't just let it die and not have our people working. We need to invest dollars in our community and clean energy. We need to start investing and training our people in clean energy. We got a lot of work to be doing here, but instead, Kevin McCarthy spends his time off with others. Instead of being here doing his job, he's off. What about our stimulus? When they voted, McCarthy didn't even vote. That's his job. Your job is to vote. McCarthy didn't even do his job. He didn't even do his job. Kevin McCarthy's job is to go represent us and vote. And when he went and it was time for him to vote on the stimulus for our people, he didn't even show up to vote. It wasn't a no. He did the worst of all. No vote. That's coward. Kevin McCarthy is a coward. Cop-killing coward. Wasting all these resources. Yeah, there's real crimes being committed.
Sergeant's coming up right now. Oh, gotcha.
What are we doing? We beating and killing people today? Yeah, keep looking at me. Keep on. Yeah. Keep on. Excuse me, sir, please put your mask on.
I'm sorry, man, it fell down.
You want rules, you want law and order, you follow it. You follow it. You hear me? Get your check from the people. So you listen to us when we say put that mask on. Do you believe the huevos estos pinches cabrones aquí? Without masks coming in here. Que huevos. Que huevos. They want law and order, but it's just the laws they want to follow, right? Law and order don't apply to them. We got Officer Salinas over here. He don't want to follow the laws, but when he pulls you over, he wants you to, huh, officer? Ain't that right? Yeah. No worries, officer. I'm your friend here. I want the best for our community. I have no weapons. I have not even a key on me. I have Kevin McCarthy's card here. I got a pad in my back pocket. That's it. I ain't got no weapons. The one you ought to be afraid of is this cop killer right here, Kevin McCarthy. Because when they rose up in the Capitol killing cops, what did he do? He stood silent like a coward. Like a coward. Like a coward. David, A. Salinas, get some research on that too. Some research on that. You ever you ever been involved in a cop shooting here locally? Garcia looked like he want to take someone out. Yeah, they think they're above the law. You seen this clown come in here with seen mask? Like he above everybody else in a closed building, knowing that's the law, that's the rule, that's the regulation. But once again, it's just the laws they want. Like Youngblood, how he be training them killers. We only want you to follow the laws that they want to follow. There's exemption for them. They different somehow. When I came in here, these people did not offer to serve me. They did not say sign in. They didn't offer me a comment card. They didn't even ask my name, what I need of my constituent. They said nothing but push the button for the police to show up. All they had to do was say, there's no appointments available today, sign in here. But did they do that? No, they didn't do that. And that's what they're supposed to do. I'm a constituent of Kevin McCarthy's for 23 years. Come on now, I've been in the same district. Not that he's been in office that long, but I've been a constituent in this district for 22 years. I am not about to just come in here and them not even try to offer to help me and just call the police on me. No, Exactly, Joey. Yes. If you guys gonna arrest anybody, it should be Kevin McCarthy for not standing up for you.
She's not coming in right now, man. No, you're not gonna come in right now?
Come in. Come in.
Hey, we already talked to you. If you want to sit down, sit down.
No, I don't need to sit down. I don't need to sit down. But you need to back up away from me. You need to keep your hand away from me.
You got places to walk behind you. I'm not going to walk back.
Come on in. They haven't even still got all these cops. They still haven't told me sign in and give me a constituent card to fill out. Still, they haven't done that. They got all these cops here and they won't even do that. They won't even do that. They think they're above the law, coming in here with no mask. There's a small office for people to come in here with no mask, showing no respect. They want us to follow the law, but they themselves don't. Craziness. Killer Kern cops up in here. Yeah, well, so that was it. I started to tell you guys earlier, I'm going to keep this face because I feel like this A. Garcia feeling froggy. So I'm going to keep it pointed out here. Make sure they ain't rushing up on me. This is what the whole deal was. Ever since the Capitol uprising, people have been contacting me. Julie, what's going on? Julie, what are we doing? What's going on? What's going on? So I naturally have just been saying, you know, hey, we got to just let this happen. Let people do their jobs. Let this play out. Let people do their jobs. Well, every time they bring up Kevin McCarthy's name on national television, my phone starts going crazy. What are we doing? What are we doing? So yesterday in the late afternoon, I started reaching out to some folks I know and said, hey, let's go tomorrow. Let's go have, rally and be heard. So we plan to meet here at 9. My car is full of all the banners, and I got balloons and decorations. I got all our American flags. And so when I got here, the gentleman was walking out and held the door open for me to walk in. And whenever I walked in, they just started pushing the button to call the police. They didn't say anything. They didn't say sign in. They didn't say, well, you guys all seen that part. So here we are. But we do have folks that are starting to show up outside. I have 15 confirmed people for today. Lunch is going to be getting delivered. So that's what's going on down here. So come on down, Kevin McCarthy's office, 4100 Empire Drive. Come out here. See what's going on. Write your concerns on the paper. Let Kevin McCarthy know he doesn't represent us. He doesn't represent the people. I'm hoping that's a work cell phone that Garcia's on over there. But it looks like he's on social media. Is he on social media? I think he might be on social media. Is that his personal cell phone? Wow. All worried about me, though. Look at 2, 4, 5 cops. 5 cops.
So what is it you want here today, man?
Well, I want a couple things. One, Kevin McCarthy needs to resign because he's a cop killer and he doesn't represent our community.
Okay.
So I want to talk to Kevin McCarthy today.
Here right now, so that's not going to happen.
Okay, well, they didn't even do their job to have me sign in and write my concerns down. Okay, well, I want to sign in and I want to write my concerns on my comment card and my constituent comment card.
And then you're going to leave after that?
I will leave after that.
Is there a log that she can sign? Is there something she's supposed to sign in on in a comment?
Yes, there is a, I've signed in dozens of times.
Her leaving?
You take her word on that?
I'm willing to try it.
Pull all that stuff down when we shut the office because we're closed to the public.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. They're all on camera.
Your address on there so we know you're a constituent.
There's nothing to...
Where's the sign in?
That's the sign in.
Each one is the same, right on. It has the spot for you to sign on and the complaint.
You need a pen?
Yes. What a waste of resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops. 5 cops up in here. Yeah, I am. I'm doing it. So this, no. I'm doing my thing. I'm filling out my paper. Congressman Kevin C. This is when you come in to a representative that is your representative, that you pay his salary, you sign in, you get a card like this, and you fill it out. So y'all need to start coming down here and requesting to get that filled out. So I got this. I'm going to be filling it out. Exactly. 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 So I'm going to keep the cameras faced at them, just so they don't be rushing up. I got 12 years to write here, so it's going to be a while. Okay, let me fill out the paperwork they gave me. What's the date today? Hey, when I start writing, put your complaints in the comments. Just to keep on reminding me, put policy numbers and stuff. I'm just going to be here. I'm going to start dabbling this down. They're going to give me the opportunity to write. I have like a book to write, so let's start. No, you don't. No, I'm doing this.
They're ready to place you under citizen's arrest for trespassing. I'm trying to seek a peaceful solution which allows you to get your process started.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
going to sit here and write a book. That's what's... I got the same thing to you right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been fighting for cameras, these cameras you guys have. We just need an oversight committee that's independent to review the cameras. Look at you shaking your head in the back. I think he's one of them. Yeah, we got his name. Okay? Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I said, what day was it? Remember I asked what day it was?
You're holding a phone that has a date on it.